Welcome everybody this morning. We are so excited. There's some great things happening here at Long Island MacArthur Airport. We're here today to launch our campaign to grow customer demand. And we're going to be talking about that in a few minutes. One of the great things that we have done over the last 6 months is created a new logo for the airport. Because Long Island is so important, we're going to share with you a little sneak peek of our new logo, and then I'm going to talk a lot about our new campaign and what we're doing to increase customer demand. So without further ado, I'm going to ask that we unveil, would Rob and maybe Nate and Edward, if you don't mind unveiling. This is our new logo for the airport. And what's exciting about it is that it actually has an airport or an airplane on it. So, and we're going to highlight who we are, Long Island MacArthur Airport on Long Island. And of course, our 3-letter identifier for the airport is ISP. So if you are booking a flight, you're going to use that identifier to bring up the services and the cities that we provide service to. So joining me here on the stage today, I just want to take a few minutes. The first group of individuals are true advocates and have served the airport for a long, long time. I'd like to introduce to you Kevin Law with Long Island Association, and also Kristen Jarnigan with Discover Long Island. They are partnering with us to make the airport great and to move it forward and again grow customer demand. Alexa is with Town of Islip. She is the tax receiver, thank you, receiver of taxes. I always get it mixed up, sorry about that. The receiver of taxes, and she works very hard for the community here. On my left, I have Edward Shelley-White. He is a consultant for us. He is one of our air service development consultants. He's part of a team that has made today possible, as well as John Jamada, who is also part of our air service team. Of course, Rob Schneider is part of our airport staff, and he has done an excellent job creating our air service development effort, as well as running the airport on a day-to-day basis. And there's quite a few of our airport staff. We have 80 of them who work very, very hard every day to make this place a terrific place to travel from. I also want to introduce to you someone who's come to us all the way from Texas, and who has been a terrific airline partner for many, many years. Nate Barker is from Southwest Airlines, and he is part of the network planning department. And it's with a great deal of pleasure that I introduce to you our next speaker, who is our visionary, our leader, and she was really instrumental in advising us and suggesting that we should professionalize our air service development efforts. Please welcome Angie Carpenter, our town supervisor.
Thank you so much, Shelley. It truly is an exciting time for Long Island MacArthur Airport, and I'm so delighted to see so many of you here today. And all of you really are a part of what we're trying to do here today. Get the word out, whether it is working at the airport, whether it is, involved in the civics around here. I see the Ronkonkoma Civic very well represented, or whether you're part of the team at the Town of Islip, who for the first time in many years, our commissioners are so engaged and involved and understand how we are one whole family. The Islip is not, the airport is not out there on its own. So we have our controller, our commissioner of Public Works and Parks and Labor Director, Arthur Abadi, who's here all of the time. And then we've got the business section too, that the business community that is so very well represented. And Mitch Pally, who is the chair of our Airport Advisory Board, who in his own right has been a leader and a visionary in the business community, and now is our regional rep to the MTA. He helps run the railroad, and we've got an incredible partnership going there. So it really, really is an exciting time, and you're going to help us get the word out. We are so committed to maximizing this incredible resource. The airport is a tremendous economic generator. Over $600 million of economic activity is generated because of what happens here at this airport. The potential is huge, and with your help, with your buy-in, with your patronizing the airport, it is going to happen. So I'm going to turn this back to Shelley. Again, I want to thank all of you for your belief, for your commitment. Governmentally, we've got a lot of support. I see Senator Croce's representative is here, Eric, who has a long history with the airport, Eric Hoffmeister, and Senator Phil Boyle, too, is very, very committed. Our assembly delegation in the county, our county executive, everyone is committed. They're all pulling together for the first time ever, so it's going to happen, and it's up to you. So I thank you for being here and for your enthusiasm. Thank you.
Today we are going to unveil our 5-year development strategy to increase customer demand, raise awareness, and deliver the kind of customer to our airline partners that they need. What's really important about this campaign is that we are one of the first U.S. airports to adopt this kind of customer-focused strategy. The Air Service campaign to grow customer demand will raise awareness among Suffolk and Nassau County residents to encourage more business travelers to use this airport when they think of traveling. We are going to aggressively campaign against our New York competitor airports, Kennedy and LaGuardia, and we are going to emphasize the extraordinary customer experience that people have when they choose Long Island MacArthur Airport. There are efficient TSA security lines here. There's very convenient parking here. There are fewer delays, fewer cancellations of our flights than our New York competitors, as well as the overall cost to the traveler is less than our New York airport competitors. We're 45% less expensive than JFK, and we're 16% less than LaGuardia in terms of airfares on average overall. So even if you're connecting out of one of the hub markets and going on to another market, you're going to find that on average we have lower fares out of Long Island MacArthur. I'm hoping that all my staff are standing by because we're about to unveil our new slogan and campaign. We think that a lot of the customers who are choosing our New York competitors are trapped in a really bad relationship. What we can assure you is that if you choose to fly here from Long Island MacArthur Airport, you will stress less and you will pay less. So please join me, and we're launching the new campaign that you are going to see beginning on March 27th and all through the month of May. We are going to stress less and pay less. We're highlighting the 7 cities that we fly, our airlines partners fly nonstop to, and so we're going to talk a lot about what those cities are and make sure everybody knows about them. FlyMacArthur.com is the new website that we're launching to go along with this campaign. You're going to see these advertisements on the radio or hear them on the radio. We have our local radio right here at Long Island MacArthur Airport is one of our partners in this campaign, 103.9 Long Island News. We also are, one of our partners is the Long Island Ducks Stadium, and you're going to see a lot of ads and a lot of campaigns at that location. Thanks to the Long Island Railroad, it will be all over railroad platforms, on buses that you see touring around town, and you're going to find a lot of this exciting information out there. So we are hoping to increase customer demand and deliver the kind of customer to the airlines that they'd like to serve. I'm going to turn it over here to Nate because this is his cue. Nate has joined us. He's with Southwest Airlines from the Network Planning Department, and it's so important to have our airline partners here. This campaign highlights partnering with not only the airlines, with communities and also stakeholders. And there are a number of stakeholders in the audience that we want to recognize because they have been with us at the beginning of this campaign. They've made a lot of suggestions to us, and they're still here today supporting us. And we're going to ask that they continue to support us, as well as the rest of the community to support us on this campaign and encourage customer demand. But let me turn it over to Nate. His company has provided a long time service here at this airport, fabulous customer experience, and he'd like to say a few words.
Thank you, Shelley. Thank you for having me here today. Southwest is incredibly proud to be serving Islip. This is a great airport for us, and we've been here for about 18 years. Right now, we're currently serving 5 different destinations. We have about 15 daily trips that you can get to those destinations on. This new tagline that MacArthur Airport is using here, stress less, pay less, exemplifies exactly what Southwest is all about. Look, we try to offer something unique to our customers, something that you don't normally see with a lot of the other carriers. We charge low fares. We don't have bag fees, or we allow you to have 2 free bags for every single flight you take, and we don't have any change fees. That's different from most of our competitors. At Southwest, we want to be able to get you where you want to go safely. We want you to get there on time, and we believe that you should be able to take your bag with you. We operate a fleet that is entirely made up of Boeing 737 aircraft, which is a larger gauge aircraft, and it's comfortable to fly on. We are able to provide you that service to go to places like Fort Lauderdale, Orlando, Tampa Bay, West Palm Beach. And then we also offer beyond that service to more than 50 destinations if you travel through Baltimore. And so we have about 5 daily trips that you can get to Baltimore on. Customer service, in addition to that, is one of the things that we cherish about our business model. It's at the very heart of what we do. You'll notice that our logo that we've been rolling out for the last couple of years is a heart, and I wear it on my pin here, because we truly care about our customers, and we believe that we love our customers more than any other airline out there. I want to say just one quick thing too about Town Supervisor Carpenter and Commissioner LaRose. I've spent the last couple of hours and the day with them. I think they're trying to do something unique here, something that's a little bit different than what I see at other airports throughout the country. And I applaud them for it. They're trying to be innovative and bring back new life into the airport. And so they're truly falling behind this stress less, pay less, and putting a lot of emphasis behind that. We look forward to being part of that as we watch it over the next couple of years here and as they roll that out. And we are excited about the exciting things that are to come here at MacArthur Airport. Thank you.
Nate, thanks so much for your comments. It's really important. Can I get a raise of hands for those folks who sit on our airport advisory board? I just want you to take a look around and see those folks who are, there we go, yeah, a part of our airport advisory board, and so important to educating us and helping us make great decisions about running the airport like a business, as well as our stakeholders who participated very early on in the Air Service Development Plan. Can I have a raise hands of those people who also participated? Many members of the community, our aviation community here, our general aviation community. So we are truly all in this together. And Vanessa Lockel, I think I saw you.
Vanessa's right
there.
there
She is, from the governor's office. So important to have you a part of our team. And of course, Regina Zara from Suffolk County. Very, very important. Thank you. I also want to introduce to you Kevin Law from Long Island Association, who is a terrific advocate for this airport, and he has a few comments to make.
Thank you, Shelley, and thank you, Supervisor Angie Carpenter. Nothing happens without good leadership, and leadership always should start at the top. And here in the town of Islip, it starts with Angie, and you're doing a terrific job, and you've built a terrific team with Shelley and others, so it gives us all reason to be optimistic about the future of this great airport. I love MacArthur Airport. It is located in the town of Islip, but it is a regional asset. It is an asset for Long Island, and we have a lot of challenges on Long Island, and one way to address the challenges on Long Island is to capitalize on the assets that you have, and whether it's our great beaches and parks and golf courses and playgrounds and beaches, or our great universities and colleges and research institutions, or our great educated workforce and our great trained employees here, this airport is another asset, and we need to capitalize on it. And with a plan like this and promoting the airport, I think we can begin to capitalize on this great asset. Earlier this year, you may have noticed the last 2 years we've used Siena College to do a survey of Long Islanders. This year we did a host of issues on Long Island just to sort of take the pulse of Long Islanders. The first year we just limited the poll to CEOs, and this year it was all general Long Islanders. And more than three-quarters of Long Islanders said that they like MacArthur Airport. They would use MacArthur Airport if there were even more flights here. And again, the desire is there. I think the demand is there. And by marketing and promoting this airport, it's something I think we can indeed capitalize on. And it's also, this great asset has gotten the attention of Governor Andrew Cuomo. Angie and I, working with Governor Cuomo over the last 2 years, has committed significant monies to this airport. And the governor is a smart investor. He would not be investing state monies if he didn't also think this was a great asset for our region and our state. And so, as Angie said, by all working together, all the different stakeholders involved, and me and my colleagues in the various different business organizations on the island will do our part to help promote this regional asset, because it's great for Long Island, and I congratulate you all. Thank you.
Thank you, Kevin. Our next speaker is Kristen Jarnigan. She is with Discover Long Island, and again, a very essential partner, and it's always a pleasure working with her. Welcome, Kristen.
Thank you so much. Thank you. I'll be brief. So for those of you who don't know, Discover Long Island is the official tourism promotion agency for the region of Long Island. And as a resident, of course, I love this airport. I was here just last night. And on my flight out, I got here, I think, I shouldn't say this, but 40 minutes before my flight, and ran through, and there was no line, and the service is so wonderful. So as residents, there's no better asset to use for our own personal travel. But as an industry, tourism is a $5.5 billion annual industry to Long Island. It supports more than 100,000 local jobs. So to have a beautiful facility like this is not only a point of pride for our destination as residents, and it's not just an asset, it's really an artery for us to be able to grow and attract tourists to the region. So we're so happy to be involved with them. In addition to promoting to the residents to use the airport as a great asset, we're also working very closely with Angie and Shelley and their team to talk about getting people to come into Long Island and utilize the airport inbound when they're coming to see all the wonderful attractions that we have. So we have exciting plans to come, but this is a great start and we're excited to be part of it. Thank you so much.
Thank you. I just want to acknowledge some of our commissioners that are also here from the town of Islip. We have Tom Owens here, our comptroller as well, Joe Ludwig, and I have Bill Maddox from IDA. I'm looking. There he is, Bill and John from the IDA, which are so important to the airport. We have Mike Brandy from the town attorney's office. So, you know, it's truly, truly a wonderful group of folks that work very hard, not only to keep the town running, but also to keep the airport running as well. As a closing statement, what I would say is let's work together. Let's show our airline partners that we can influence customers and influence our airlines over time to bring us additional capacity, more frequency, some new nonstop destinations, and maybe some closer connect times as well to business markets that are so important to our community. I want to thank all of you for being here today. I want to thank the supervisor Carpenter and our team and the folks, you all, and the folks that are standing behind me who support us on a regular basis. And it's a pleasure. Thank you.
Thank you, Shelley.
Thank you.